I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here? And? Why are we talking? By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him. Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying
Help me. I've been discovered. Don't let them get me. You don't think I had anything to do with that, do you? Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martin Lerineau hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear.
You're back. What happened? I thought I heard some noise upstairs, but you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let Martin the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Lerineau's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque.
Protect us till the end.
You received my summons. The set of your shoulders, that look in your eyes. Yes, I see I chose well. Quite correct. A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. Fighting the dragons that plague elsewhere. Tombs. I will search one, you the other, using this Dragon Guard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs, which, in turn, will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Find the 3 glyphs in the Shrieking Scar. Let me mark the locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student, the recent dragon. When the last emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed. It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden glyphs. I imagine it was once used as a way to pass along. We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks to accomplish. Remember, the dragons are already loose and elsewhere. Just know that my former student seeks a way to fight those great beasts before... Once you determine the nature of the 3 glyphs, you can use that knowledge to reveal the entrance to the tomb. Feel free to consult my notes. They should help if you run. I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek a series of glyphs act as a sort of key to the tomb they are connected to. There are 2 tombs nearby. While you find a way to enter one, I will attempt to enter the second. Historical documents would be good. The more we can learn about the Dragon Guard and how they hunt...
Fool! Your interference will not be tolerated.
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of his lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay... Good. Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered, and she'll help in any way she can.
Hey, you're alive! Up and about, are we? You're the one they pulled from the drink. Captain Colleen found you floating out in Iliac Bay. She said to send you round if you woke up with half a mind left. Though I won't stop. She's in Stros Mackay, adding to her crew. The ship's got enough sailors to keep her afloat, but that's about it. If you want to lend a hand...
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the rights. Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere, of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events. Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls revealed to me that your 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in them. Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colobian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Farn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost. Manimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each... You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage... Sai Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles. The Thanes are one of the most influential families in Citadel. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful... Manimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrate. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance...
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad.
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manimarco to begin stealing the souls his master. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heir, Manimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manimarco. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal. Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw down into the depths of conflict. His terrible engines of destruction appearing all throughout Tamriel. will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is, as you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of his... Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Thanks, Stendarr. You're with the guild? If the divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our As you say, there won't be an anchor here anytime soon, thanks to the two of us. Here, if you please. Aleph, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can...
What was that? That vision. A Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my... Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is, It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny and drippy. Return to Daggerfall quick as you can, comrade. Seize all color... Here!
The withered stalk flowers again. It is good to see you, alive and well. We found you floating in the water. I'd seen corpses with more life in them. The captain of this vessel. She's currently ashore, recruiting for our latest contract. The mutineers? Some met Sithis. Others fled like the dry-skinned fools they are. Captain Colleen commands this ship. We are not alone. First Mate Lambour stood with us, as did Kassan Fiveclaw. Even Captain Colleen told the crew we would no longer raid Breton galleons. By order of King... Captain Colleen is ashore, looking for a crew who will not attempt to seize the ship. I would worry.
The time is now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
Back so soon, comrade? A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. The forces of Molag Bal must know more than we realize. Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else? Merrick. This drives my scales. Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent.
Unless this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy. The assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them, but do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards.
You're too late. Varric's already on his way to the castle. Your king is already dead.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Death to the king.
Get the king out of here. Go!
Drake! No! Get to the king.
To the side! Death to the king! To the side!
No one will stand in Angof's way.
To the side!
Good riddance.
Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Aresin. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angof and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
It would seem that the Captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from... Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to... Angof? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The royal spy... Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must...
It is good to see you again, and I do see you in my own way. You're a wound, and fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molag Bal. Tread carefully in Molag Bal's realm. You are important. The scrolls of Sony. After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place. The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way, we are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence. It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molag Bal.
You're alive. Are you really here? And he's still alive. Thank the gods. You don't understand. It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented. I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. I'll do my best. Lead on. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant, cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Already ours! Abandon your pathetic rescue!
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you? In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to... I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence... Lyris! Is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child, just as I love you, more than life itself. We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here. This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
Did you get all the pieces? Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes her run 50 laps this time.
50? Let's hope the beast gets a lashing.
All right, let's get back to it. Act natural.
Did you find them? Did you find something? I can't believe it. This armor is who I am. Excellent. I'm ready. It's good to be back in my armor again. Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manny Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe! It's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend? My axe. Oh, it feels good to have it back. It's part of me. I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide. But now that I have my axe back, I might be able... Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now. So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving. Did you hear that? It sounded like... No. It couldn't be. Sai, what's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan. Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. Something's wrong. All the doubt, the fear, the loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go. All my fears are coming back, even stronger than before. But Sai needs me. I have to shake this off. It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me, taunting me. Myself in the distance. Disconnected. Now, this is the best I've felt in years. Like I've been reborn. And I owe it all to you. Thank you. Let's get out of here. We need to rescue Sai. And we've got a world to save.
Chan. Are you alright?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Manimarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her. And she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred. What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held? Then we must locate him before Manimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place. Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Manimarco and his worm cult. As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right. Lyris is safe, and whole once more. You have done well, but there is still much to do. Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme.